Hello, everybody. It's Nikki with Backyard Politics. This episode's about the homeless crisis, and specifically in Salem, Oregon, but generally speaking, too. There's a new city ordinance that's not just downtown, it's citywide. The ordinance would restrict erecting structures such as tents or enclosures in the right of way all day and all night. So they can't have any tents at all. In 2018, a task force looked at specific impacts of homelessness in downtown Salem, including perceptions of safety, trash, health, and hygiene. Work is underway to provide toilet facilities 24/7, safe and secure storage for personal belongings, and shower facilities in the downtown area. These impacts, however, are being seen throughout our community along our streets, sidewalks, and public spaces. So when they say they're being seen, that means that people don't like the look of it. So move along, guys. With facilities in place and Salem's efforts to increase access to affordable housing in our community, the new rule aims to ensure all of Salem remains welcoming to all visitors. Well, wouldn't all include the homeless as well? I got this directly out of, let me find the website. It's the city of Salem. Crap. So here's the website I got it off of. City of Salem, okay? And it's been updated to a couple days ago. Originally written on the 16th. In the beginning part says, the city of Salem is continuing to look for ways to meet immediate shelter needs for the city's unsheltered residents. Existing warming shelters don't have the capacity to meet the needs of people who have been camping. However, they will continue to operate under their usual cold weather schedule. So their cold weather schedule means if it's below freezing, you're more than welcome to come in and warm up. But if it's above 32 degrees, sorry, there's nowhere for you to go. My mouse is not working today, I'm sorry. Okay. What does the proposed City of Salem sidewalks and public space ordinance restrict? Erecting campsites on the sidewalk all day or all night. Leaving personal property unattended on the sidewalk all day or all night for more than 24 hours. So they just want you out of sight, out of mind, right? We don't have to look at you. You're not our problem anymore. What is the purpose of the proposed sidewalks and public space ordinance? Keeping sidewalks and public spaces clean helps the overall appearance and vitality of city, particularly in commercial areas. So we want the businesses to look nice so they make money. Business owners, their employees, and their patrons may also feel more safe using sidewalks in all of these areas. With the ordinance in place, Salem Police can make contact with those in need and help direct them to the appropriate shelters or service. It also gives Salem Police a tool to use when unsightly and unsanitary temporary structures are being used on the sidewalks or when individuals establish a presence or camp in front of a business that detracts from or deters visitors to the business through their behavior, trash, or waste. So basically, what they did here is they cut Salem's gang unit that's been around for probably about 20 years, and it is no longer. I'm not sure about crime citywide, but in my neighborhood, it sure went up. And they are now using that task force to tell homeless people to get the hell out of here. Protect and serve everybody, right? Forgive me, my mouse is being obnoxious. If homeless individuals can't camp on the sidewalks or in public spaces, where will they go? Available services include Arches, Union Gospel Mission, Salvation Army, which those are only open until like 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock, and then they close. So where are these people supposed to sleep? Oh, in parks and city benches, or churches, or social service agencies who allow such an activity of living. Millions of Americans lost their homes in the 2008 financial crisis that was triggered by the repeal of Glass-Steagall, which Joe Biden voted in favor of. Meanwhile, in Mayor Pete's backyard of South Bend, Indiana, a homeless man died of exposure a few days ago, and he has yet to address it. And that is courtesy of Status Quo. I found their video about it. They were there and interviewed some people about it. You should check them out. Again, that's Status Quo on YouTube. So, sorry. There is another video, or a video I have for you, rather. The local news came down here. They're based in Portland. They came down to Salem and covered this. And I wanted to share the video with you. New Salem ordinance took effect December 16th. There might be an ad, and I apologize. There is.
Bradley, don't forget to take out the trash.
I'm not your trash man, Mom.
So the people that are homeless are veterans and families, and yes, there are some that are mentally unstable. Let's take a look at this.
Dozens of homeless illegally camping outside the Capitol building in Salem are told to pack up their tents and leave. Some say they have no place to go after the city of Salem's new camping ban went into effect last week.
Let's switch to our Amy Frazier, who's live in Salem now with more on this developing story. Amy?
Well, I can tell you most of those campers have now left the Capitol Mall. However, the city of Salem is still coming up with solutions for shelter.
The state troopers came and told us that we had to be out in 2 hours.
Dozens of people illegally camping at the Capitol Mall in Salem scrambled to pack up their tents and belongings.
Okay.
Some tell me they've been staying here since Wednesday when they were forced to leave another location.
Just because we're homeless, we're human beings. At the same time, it's like, we can help each other, man, and know that, like, hey, what are they going to do, just shoot us out of the city?
A week ago,
Exactly.
Salem's new public camping ordinance went into effect. It bans people from camping and leaving personal property on the public right-of-way. On Wednesday, police and other officials cleared a large encampment outside a social service agency called the Arches Project in downtown Salem.
We're tired of moving, you know. They bounce us from place to place to place, so what are we supposed to do?
Volunteers at the Capitol Mall today handed out trash bags and dry clothing.
We don't have any place we can tell them to be, but you can't be here. So it's like kick the can from one place to another.
Warming shelters are only open when the temperature dips down to 32 degrees. The city and advocates are trying to open another kind of shelter, which would operate nights from January 1st to March 31st, regardless of temperature, but it hasn't come together yet. The director of Community Action Agency, a nonprofit working on this, says they're having a hard time finding commercial space to rent for the shelter. At the very least, they're hoping to offer 80 beds, but they'd like to have about 200. And as temperatures continue to drop, I'm told that a warming shelter could possibly open later this week, but again, that depends on the weather. Reporting live in Salem, Amy Frazier, KOIN 6 News.
To help.
Could possibly, maybe, we might help you. I don't know. We'll see if we have the funds or the time. You've got to be kidding me. These are human beings. They're sleeping outside and they can't even use a fucking tent. This is ridiculous. I don't care how ugly it might look. These are people that don't have homes, they don't have food, they have nothing. A lot of them actually, the statistic I read the other day said 40 to 60% of homeless people have jobs. They have jobs, they have families. We need to do better. Everybody needs to do better. Yeah, I'm just really frustrated. This is right down the street from my house, literally. So, I I just got motivated and pissed off and started a clothing drive for the homeless and collected clothes, and my kids and my husband helped me, and we got a great haul, but that's not going to fix anything, as kind as it might be. We have to vote for people that are actually going to fix stuff, not forgive banks and bail out banks and then fuck over the people. It's just really, really frustrating. Every time I look outside, there's people sleeping out there, hoping they can get a next meal or, not die today. Anyway, do what you can, but also vote and make sure your vote is heard, and make sure you educate yourself on who to vote for, who actually has policies behind them that are going to do something about this. A progressive will fight for that, fight for you. An establishment Democrat is just going to do the same shit Obama did, Clinton did, every other one of them did, and that's how we got Trump. So, until next time, Medicare be with you.